Hey you guys, what's up? It's your boy Terrence back at it with another video. How are you guys doing? Hope your week's going great. Yet another video on the same thing. This I was really hesitant to make a video between. You probably read the title by now, so you know what the video is all about, right? I was really hesitant to make this video because this not activity but this presence has now stayed away from me. I feel, right. So I'll keep this video as short as possible, unlike my previous video, which was a lot more lengthier and a lot more vague. But this next experience that happened to me, right, uh, I did not feel like this was like a human presence. It felt like something else, like something that was trying to play with me, right? Something that was trying to, I won't still not call it harm me, but I will definitely say it wanted to play tricks with me and make me mentally weak. I'm just thinking how to analyze this story because, as you all know, my videos are quite raw and unedited and unscripted, right? Because that's how I like watching videos as well, right? So I thought you guys would like it as well. Unscripted, unedited, one shot, one go kind of thing, right? Unless like the battery dies or something. Now coming back to the topic. Yeah, so one day, this was in 2018. I was working in the night shift in one of the companies. I'll not mention which company. Uh, and I was staying in this place. So it was like not a penthouse, but it was like it was on the terrace or on the roof of a large building. They were attached single. So in India we call it as one RKs, like one room and kitchen. That was a room and then a kitchen and a bathroom attached. So it's one big hall, right? So I was renting out that place and it was on the fourth floor, right? So pretty high. So like I said, I was working in the night shift and I logged out obviously, and then reached home. It was somewhere around, so I leave office at around 2:05 or 2:06, somewhere around that time. So I reach my home by 20 minutes. I reach home in 20 minutes. Not much traffic, middle of the night. So I reach around like 2:20 or 2:25. Obviously, I unlock the door. It's all dark. It's all dark before I unlock the door. So I unlock the door, and so this story has two parts to it, but hear me out. So in the first part, the door was locked because there's no one staying there. My girlfriend was staying in a different place. I mean, my fiance was staying in a different place during this juncture, in somewhere around November or December, 2018. So I unlock the door, I turn on the light, get freshen up, do all the good stuff, and then turn off the light. But I had this small light, like it's a rice light, right? So they put on walls. So I had that rice light on, and I remember I turning on my speaker, right? And I kept it on. So there's this blinking light. I'll show you the speaker. Yeah, the blinking light of the speaker, right? When you connect to a Bluetooth device, then it goes full bold and it doesn't blink anymore. So that light was on, and the same bed. I was like lying down, surfing what to do and what to listen and what to watch, right? And suddenly on my window, a window like that, which is high on the fourth floor, so there's no chance of anyone climbing up and messing around. So by now it's around 2:45 in the morning, right? So close to 3 a.m. I don't know if it has any connections, but just putting it out there. So I'm just surfing, normal day, nothing. I just don't get scared of all these kind of things anymore, but just kind of used to them. But so I hear this sound on the window. So it's like a glass window, okay, one of those sliding windows, sliding windows. I hear this sound like. I hope the camera captured that, but it was basically like someone tapping, tuck 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 tuck. I'm like, okay, is that a rat? Is that a bird or something? Because I'm on the fourth floor. It's a sliding window, glass window. I cannot see because I had covered. Obviously, it's night. It's covered like that with a curtain, and and it's milky, so you cannot see across. I shat my pants, and not literally shat my pants, but you get that feeling, right? This was the very first instance this happened. So it was a knock, like. Then I'm like, okay, must be a crow or something. I took a deep breath and just went back to doing surfing, I think so, WhatsApp or whatever. After a few minutes again, second time this happens. Now I'm like, holy shit, what to do? So the only thing I had that time was this. That's the reason why I keep it close to me on my bed. This thing, it's actually a mop which is like broken, so I use this stick, kind of thingy, metal rod. So I do this. I go there. If you can see my hand, I take this and I kind of like move the curtain aside. So it's late at night. I turn by this time, by the second time it happened, I turn on the tube light, and then I move the curtain to see what it is. I don't see anything there. Like there's no shadow or nothing. It all looks same. It all looks the same. I was like, okay, it must be the bird once again, right? Second time's nothing, so it must be the same bird pecking on something or what, I don't know, because I don't know how a bird would do that, because there's like only this tiny ledge, so it has to hover and tap on the glass, which has never happened. I've been living in that place now probably from May till December, never happened. So again I like turn off the light. This time I turn off everything, all the lights, whatever lights are there, I just want to go to sleep and just it's been a long day, kind of thing. After a few minutes, I think 3-4 minutes, again this time I knew shit was real. Because I think so a few years ago, like I was not experimenting, but I was diving deep into that whole universe of the paranormal stuff, etc. Right? So it happened 3 times, and somehow my memory is like hazy, but then I went to sleep. Somehow I was able to sleep. I was shit scared. I like covered the blanket and and just like went to sleep. And it was winter, so it was kind of cold. So I just closed my eyes and then went to sleep. So that's one thing. Then what happens is, so now it's like January. Sorry, it's Jan or Feb. Somewhere in Jan or Feb 2019. My fiance has moved in with me right now. Before she leaves the country, she's moved in with me for a month or so. Again, I reach home at around. No, this must be a weekend, I think. It's either a weekend or it's the same working day. So on the weekend, I guess, it's again midnight. It's around this time. It's not like 2 a.m. It's like 11:30 p.m. or something, or somewhere around that time, right? And this time all the lights are on. We are not sleeping yet. We are just reading a book or whatever. Suddenly, out of nowhere, like my fiance is there doing her laptop, working on a laptop, and I'm here lying down, surfing or whatever. Again, the same sound. Folks, in this situation, there were 2 people, so I was not the only guy there, right? And she got extremely scared, obviously, right? Totally understandable. And I was like, are there some robbers or are there some, I don't know, crows or whatever? I again do the same thing. I take this thing and I check to see. This time it's like 11:30, so there's still some street light, right? I see, but there's nothing there. Like, so it's totally white and there's like nothing there, so everything looks normal. So then she's like, she's kind of scared, so she keeps looking at that. And then I slowly get back to my place, and then she slowly gets back to her work. Again, after a few minutes, this time she's all scared, totally scared, and she jumps and comes running towards me, like I'm laying down here, and then she's sitting there. She's closer to the window, so the window was there, and she was like here. So she like totally ran and came to me, and she would be hugging me, and totally scared. What is it? By this time, for me, this is the second time it has happened, and I have no explanation what to say, right? So I'm like totally like fucking shit scared now, like I'm like full attack mode. Like you play around with me, it's fine. You play around with when she's around, I'll freaking destroy you, basically, right? You know how it is. The instinct to protect kicks in, right? So that happens, and now we are hugging, and we turn off the light, and it's like, let's go to sleep. Screw it, it must be a bird or whatever, right? Because we can't see, it's pitch black outside, and it's not like you can go around peep and see, because it's on the side of the building where there's nothing, right? So it's steep elevation. After a few minutes, once again, I remember this night we were tucked up in the blanket, lights are off, again it goes with lot more aggression, like lot more strength. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm now like full pissed. I went from like protection mode to attack mode, like as I go there, like I pull the curtain and it's like, what's there? Who's there? Like I bang back like this, right? Basically, right? And then there's literally nothing there. So I even opened the window and checked. There's literally nothing there. It's just empty space. Then I close the window. What can I do? I can't do much, right? I can't open some like one of those ghost hunters or ghost adventures, toolkits, toolboxes, and remove all these devices and start checking, right? The best thing I can do is only like record with my phone, right? So, so that happens, and then we go to sleep, and then she forgets about it, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, the feeling that I got is that it was not friendly, but it definitely wanted to play around. So this was definitely either a poltergeist or some sort of a demon. Now, if you believe in it or not is a different story. What you feel at those moments, trust me, when you're hunted, right? If I put you in the forest, and you're hunted, sorry, yeah, you're in the forest, and you're in a place when there are tigers or lions roaming around, right? And you're the hunted. You'll exactly get to know the feeling who's hunting you, right? So yeah, that was another short story of my. I won't say call this a paranormal experience, but I'll call this purely a demonic experience. Ever since that time, I stopped deeping it and I stopped watching all those kind of videos, and messing around with those kinds of stuff. Of how to summon these curses, which is because I was after my first experience in 2011, I went full shit dive deep into the shit hole, if you must, right? And went all out in terms of understanding what really happened. But after this experience of this playing around with me, I like totally stopped that. I went back to being a lot more positive than uh, because yeah, I know the feeling of being scared also makes you a little edgy, right? So yeah, ever since then I stopped meddling around. But I do watch scary movies. I do like the scary movies. If you ask me, the best scary movie since the last 3-4 years, I think so has been The Witch. If you have seen the movie The Witch, freaking awesome, check it out. just saying that there. Yeah, so that was extremely scary, and that's the only. And let me think of any other experience that happened, but these were the two major experiences, and this will probably be a last video on the paranormal or ghosts or demons, right? These were some intense things that happened. One other thing happened, but it's not that, because there's no much. It's just a feeling kind of thing. So yeah, guys. So I just thought of talking to you guys today by turning on the camera, right? So let me know, guys, what you think about the knocking sound that I heard on the glass window in the middle of the night, right? Has it happened to you? If it has happened, leave your comments in the comment section, right? And also your stories, right? Whatever stories that you have, leave it in the comment section. True stories, obviously. Now, for the people who say it's fake, it's a bird, it's a plane, whatever, right? It's a rat, whatever. I totally get that. I tried to diagnose it as something else happening, but there was no explanation, right? So yeah, guys, so that's about it. I hope you guys liking the content. Feel free to like the video, right? As well as subscribe, do all the good stuff, right? Data helps me understand how to take the channel better way. Yeah, guys, until then, I guess I'll catch you all tomorrow. Cheerio.